I didn't even realize that, what's his face, Noah Wiley? I didn't even realize he was on ER. I didn't even know who he was. So
yeah,
I just thought,
neither.
I had heard like, oh, The Pit is like an ER ripoff or like a continuation that never was. And I was like, oh, okay, like, yeah, whatever. It's like a hospital drama.
Well, because Michael Crichton, his widow, is in charge of his estate, and they were doing like, let's do a reboot of ER and get some of the gang back. So that's why I know Wiley was going to be like the lead, because I think he's one of the co-leads. And then she won like a ton of money. So they were like, well, we have Noah Wiley and we can just do a doctor show. And then they like just kind of like, you know, like reimagine it. Because it's very different than ER, except it's Noah Wiley and the doctor. That's the only similarity.
I do want to kind of go back and watch like the pilot for ER.
I know he's in that show and like hit big in the middle of it, and he's just a recurring character. Like he never came like main cast, but he kind of got big in the middle of it.
Oh,
the William H. Macy.
Oh, I think, yeah.
Yeah, he's like throughout the show. He's like 30, 40 episodes.
That's cool.
Yeah.
He's
like,
having a comeback this year.
Well, yeah, The Running Man.
The Running Man. You don't think that's a big movie?
It's a big movie.
Edgar Wright is back in the director's chair.
Edgar Wright is back, but also
Glenn Powell.
I'm not seeing The Running Man be like Macy's back.
That was my exact thought.
That's like the eighth note I have. I'm like, okay, Brolin's great. Like, you know, Michael Cera's back with Edgar Wright. I think anything Sarah's back. You know, like he has a Phoenician scheme.
What the hell? I thought we would be on the same page. That was literally my only thought leaving the trailer.
From that whole trailer?
Macy's back. Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade this year. William H. Macy float. Welcome to Shelf Warmers, by the way.
Welcome to Shelf Warmers, baby. We're back.
I'm Andrew.
And I'm Sam. We're sorry. This little practical joke we did. We wanted to switch it up in honor of a Freakier Friday. Still in theaters making money.
Still in theaters making money. I believe there's an 11:30 showing tomorrow morning.
That we're going to go right to.
If you didn't know, this is the podcast where we watch and discuss movies from roughly 2012 to 2020. Also known as the pumping up period of Hollywood. But recently, I think you and I had a discussion about shortening the time period.
Look,
but we're still in negotiations on that.
We're still in negotiations. Sam suggested we go from the 2013 to 2019.
See, that's your selective memory. I was saying 2014 to 2018.
That's so small. That's way too small.
There are hundreds of movies in that time frame.
Yeah, and how many of them are Shelf Warmers? 2012 to 2020 is what we said for 15 episodes. I'm not budging on it.
Well, anyway, it's not exactly a golden age, but definitely a time of high fertility for Tinseltown.
Oh, Tinseltown. What is it? Was it like Santa Claus? I mean, he loves tinsel.
I love tinsel. I tried to make a tinsel comeback last year, but it gets everywhere.
Yeah, well, I will say that there's a mistletoe that's hanging right above us.
Oh, wow.
But it's kind of like right like the middle of our chair, so like we're kind of both afraid to get up in case one of us gets under it.
Who knows when this episode's going to come out? It might be a holiday episode.
It might be a Shelf episode. So it was so fertile, in fact, that we did not see many of the movies that were produced. So if they're good, they're bad, or just meh, we're going to cover them all. If it's been sitting on this shelf, well, Sam, it's time to take it down. And I'd like to say something too really quick to the audience.
Please.
We here at Shelf Warmers do not condone the pump and dump lifestyle.
No.
We think that we believe in love and we believe in marriage.
Of course.
And if you're going to pump and dump, we believe it should be with only the process of like getting pregnant.
Sure. Time of high fertility in your life.
Yeah, and also we at Shelf Warmers are both bare, so we are in fact not fertile. We're not fertile at Shelf Warmers. We spend so much of our life just like sitting in front of a TV that those like gamma rays have COVID shot. Yeah,
our phones in our pocket.
Yeah, so we are not fertile. We're as bare as a desert, and we're as bare as a grizzly.
I guess, yeah. Well, today we're covering Premium Rush, the 2012 action thriller directed by David Koepp.
Of Jurassic Park
fame?
David Koepp? Koepp, yeah.
Koepp?
It's Koepp.
David Koepp.
Yeah.
Written by Koepp and some guy named John Camps.
John Camps,
the
he's our
screenwriter
friend.
of Premium Rush.
Yes. Premium Rush, which actually, guys, we like to joke here at Shelf Warmers, but we love our fans. We love our fans. And this film today was the first fan suggestion.
That's right.
We know at the end of every episode, we always say, fans. You know, that's that our podcast Instagram account that we both can't remember the name of. Shelfwarmers. Shelfwarmer dot.
Shelfwarmers was I think it's handwarmer.com.
Yes.
Because even hand shelf warmer was taken.
You can go to www.handwarmers.com/shelfwarmers and you can find
on
us
Instagram.
There. Yes, on Instagram. And we say, guys, give us movie recommendations. And somebody finally did. Our very own.
In sort of a backwards ass way, actually.
Yeah, he actually texted us. Because also we give out our personal number to all of our fans too. Mm-hmm. So if you follow us on Instagram, then you got our personal numbers and our socials and our emails. So please follow us on Instagram if you want our socials and all of our private information.
Yeah.
And reached out that way.
Uh-huh. And he said he watched Premium Rush and he did something sort of cool, which I always appreciate when I'm watching a movie, like altering the film in a way by making it black and white.
Mm.
And I was like, oh, that's so fascinating. And then he actually censored himself. He wrote out shelf warmers, but he censored the E's and the A's in shelf warmers.
Why?
It's a pretty charged phrase nowadays, shelf warmers.
Sure. And I do think that he took out the E's and the A's because if you put those together, that's a half of easy. And this fan, he never wants anything to be easy. He wants to do things the hard way, like the kind of tough way.
It's true.
He likes to watch things in black and white. He's a real Steven Soderbergh.
Yeah. Total Soderbergh guy.
Yeah, total Soderbergh.
So we took him up on it, and we selected Premium Rush, which I think is a prime example of a shelf warmer.
Had you heard of Premium Rush before?
I've seen this movie like 6 times.
Really?
Yeah. This was a classic cable watch for me and my dad.
Really?
Yeah.
I had never seen this. I never even heard of this
Really?
before. Yeah, so I went in completely blind.
That's weird because, I mean, at the time of its release, it came out in August of 2012. Just for anyone who doesn't know, like Andrew.
Like me.
It follows a bike messenger chased around New York City by a corrupt police officer who wants an envelope that the messenger has. And that's pretty much all you need to know, and that is actually the entire movie. But
yeah, pretty much.
I remember, I didn't see it in theaters, obviously. We were pretty young, but...
Yeah, I was 11, you were probably 10-ish.
I was probably 9. You're so much older than me.
Yeah, you were probably like a fetus. I was probably like 14.
This is not even a bit. It really fucking irks me every time you bring up our age difference because it's genuinely...
It's like 6 months.
It is not 6 months, my friend. I am born in January of 2002. You are October of 2001. That's like the same...
I was born in a shaken country. I was born in the aftermath of a shaken country.
I was still part of that aftermath.
You were born in the aftermath of Christmas, baby.
Yeah, but what, the Christmas of 2001?
Yeah.
That was a horrible Christmas.
No. People wanted Santa. People wanted Santa and they wanted tinsel.
But you're always like, I must have been 11. Shit, you must have been 10 maybe. And I'm just like, we were the fucking same age, probably.
So,
anyway,
we have our producer Bash, who we referenced many times.
Who's actually older.
He has like lobster hands that we've established in a previous episode.
Yes.
He's older than me too. He's like 6. He might be actually more than 6 months older than me.
What month and year?
He's doing sign language to us. I think 1977. I just said. Yeah. So Bash is like in his 40s, but we moved in together. I turned 21 before Sam did. And I made a point to say to Sam that I was going to go out to these bars with our producer Bash.
Unreal.
And drink. And it upsets him so much that now, like 4 years later, he still is upset that I said Bash and I were going to go out and drink. And we did it one time, and I wore a Phillies hat, and I got screamed at, and then we went home and watched Antlers.
What a night.
Fuck you, bro. Fuck you. And then we were like, let's just go back and get Pokeballs and watch Antlers.
Honestly,
Scott Cooper's
I'm
Antlers.
glad.
Yeah.
I'm glad. Scott Cooper did Antlers? Yep. Director of
Deliver Me From Nowhere.
Deliver Me From Nowhere, Springsteen movie.
Meet somewhere in Atlantic City.
Meet me tonight in Atlantic City. Very excited for that film. I cannot lie.
Yeah, he's your guy.
It's getting an IMAX release.
Really?
Yes.
I don't think Scott Cooper's a good director, but that's besides the point.
He's serviceable.
He's good visually. He's just like most of the movies, like his scripts like suck.
We're gonna cover Black Mass eventually.
Black Mass.
Once the heat from Lone Ranger cools off.
Yeah, true.
We can do another dep.
Yeah.
But
Deep on dep.
But yeah, my dad and I watched this like a lot. And I think I liked it because, well, it's a great movie to watch in pieces.
Yeah.
Just kind of jump in and grab it. Asif Manvi was on The Daily Show. So my dad loved him and knew him from that. My dad also loved Michael Shannon from Boardwalk Empire.
Yeah.
So like he was like, oh, like I know Michael Shannon, like Boardwalk Empire. And I probably liked him because he was General Zod to me at the time. And
I liked him because he kind of has like a weird voice.
He's one of my favorite actors.
He's so great. So great.
And obviously Joseph Gordon-Levitt, who my perception of him is like he's Robin.
Yeah, oh yeah, absolutely.
In the lead up to Dark Knight Rises and watching Dark Knight Rises, actually, it's interesting to think about Dark Knight Rises and Man of Steel together because those two movies were
all
like
in 1 year.
Huge.
Yeah.
And that was kind of like, we were young, but that was still very much like, wow, like DC has some juice here.
Even Avengers came out 2012, so we had like those three all within 1 year of each other, which is pretty crazy.
And but I knew him from that, I guess.
Well, he was big for our childhood. I mean, I knew him from 50-50 weirdly, like because I was very hyper aware of Seth Rogen as we've established from a young age. So I was like, okay, 50-50, and Inception.
Yeah, I'll go through it.
And then Dark Knight Rises. Like he was big. He was very famous for a couple of years. He still is.
It's funny. I was doing some research for this episode. That might surprise some of you. But the more I look at his face, the more I kind of want to punch him. But he's a good actor.
I think my girlfriend says that about him too. I think
he's just got one of those.
I think she doesn't like him because he is like a seedy face. Well,
one of my points was going to be like, well, where the hell has he been? Why isn't Joseph Gordon-Levitt still working?
Where is Hit Record Joe?
And it turns out like he has 3 kids and lives in Pasadena. So,
have we ever established what Hit Record is?
No, I don't think so.
That's like his website and his podcast and YouTube channel, but I like never understood what it was.
He like founded it,
and that's like his handle on social media too. Like he's Hit Record Joe.
Oh, interesting.
I would have gone for the JGL, but
JGL.
JGL.
I don't even call him JGL. Also,
yeah, you call him Hit Record Joe.
Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
Hit Record Morning Joe.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's something?
That could be something.
Is that something?
Sometimes I feel like his name always gets messed up when people talk about him. Like Joseph Levitt Gordon.
Yeah.
Jack Gordon
Levitt. Well, Joseph Levitt is like kind of a great name.
Joe Levitt?
Yeah. Joseph Gordon-Levitt's like maybe a little too much of a mouthful.
It's a mouthful.
Yeah.
But he does Inception and first he has kind of a child acting career.
10 Things I Hate About You.
10 Things I Hate About You. He's on like, I don't know, Disney, Nick.
He's on The Third Rock from the Sun.
Yeah.
It was the brick from the twisted mind of Ryan Johnson.
I mean, probably his best movie, the least rewatchable movie of all time, probably, is Mysterious Skin, which is just a brutal freaking movie, but one of the best. Then he does 500 Days of Summer, which is huge.
I hate 500 Days of Summer so much.
It's one of those movies that's like so, I don't even know. It's like very popular, but no one really watches it, but everyone references it.
I don't know. People love that movie like a rom-com or breakup movie. Like people love that movie.
I think I saw it maybe once.
Same.
A long time ago.
I hated them both so much. I had no desire to ever watch it again.
What's that line?
He's punchable in me.
You like the Smiths or something?
Do girls even like the Smiths?
And if a double-decker bus
in Atlantic City.
Morrissey and Springsteen.
Wow. To the raspiest voices.
And then he kind of hits a nice sweet spot in 2010 with Inception, 50-50, Dark Knight Rises, Premium Rush, Looper, Lincoln, Don John. Wow.
We have to do Dungeon.
Well, we'll do it.
I remember watching it like on demand when I was really young. I like hit play on it because I was like, oh, I love JGL. I love Hit Record Joe. And it's like really graphic. Like he's like a porn addiction.
It's a pretty sexual movie.
Yeah, he's like he has like a massive porn addiction or something.
Yeah, and you were probably what, 11?
I was probably like 14. Yeah,
just like
I was probably 14. You were probably 8.
Yeah, right.
I was probably turning 21st birthday probably.
But yeah, 2010 to 2013. That's a pretty crazy run. You'd think he'd be like around for the next 10 years.
He was developing this movie for a long time that I was really interested in, and it was him and Channing Tatum, a musical about these two Air Force pilots who crash land in Las Vegas, and it was a musical.
It's a musical?
Yeah, and I was like, I've always wanted to see that movie so badly.
Whoa.
Yeah,
and it's never been done.
No, like I think it got announced like 7 or 8 years ago. I feel like it was called The Wingmen.
Whoa.
Yeah,
that would have been cool.
Yeah. That was like right when I started reading the trades, and I saw that announced. I was like, I love Channing Tatum.
That's gonna be awesome.
My name Jeff.
My name Jeff.
My name Hit Record Joe.
Then listen to this. I think this kind of, I don't know if it killed his career, but it's definitely when he kind of pumped the brakes a little.
Sure.
He works with two of my favorite directors. Do you know who I'm about to say?
Yeah. Oliver Stone for Snowden.
Yeah.
And then I'm not sure the other one.
Bobby Zemeckis. With?
Oh wait, what Zemeckis movie is he in?
He is the lead.
Well, I know which other one he's in.
What?
He's in Pinocchio.
Yeah, he's in
as Jiminy Cricket.
But I think he established his relationship with Zemeckis in The Walk.
Oh, sure.
Where he has like a wig on and like weird face prosthetics.
Yeah. What if one man walked between two buildings
that are no longer around?
What's the new one coming out again, or that just came out?
Which one?
The new
A Long Walk. Oh, The Long Walk.
The Long Walk.
Yeah, there's The Walk, and then there's The Long Walk.
This walk just got longer.
Maybe, I don't know if they're related. Maybe they are.
It could be a sequel.
The Walk.
Because The Long Walk's a dystopian, right? So maybe maybe it's kind of based on the fact that like everyone saw this movie like so much later in life after like Bobby Zemeckis been dead.
No.
And they were like, look.
Spit. Never.
Jedi. Forrest.
Jedi. Is he like me?
He loves a long walk, Forrest.
He loves a long walk. All jokes aside, you have a lump in your throat at the end of that fucking movie.
Hanks, bro. But that being said, I feel like Hanks and JGL are kind of similar.
I was just gonna say,
my mind.
I just imagine JGL in the Forrest Gump suit on the bench.
It's maybe because he looks like Colin Hanks.
Yes. Is JGL Hanks' bastard son?
And Chet Hanks is Robert Redford's bastard son?
That makes perfect sense.
This makes so much sense right now.
But yeah, he's really good in Inception.
He's great.
That's probably his best role, honestly.
Yeah, he's made for Chris Nolan movies in the same way that the Tom Hardy is.
And they're great together.
Yes.
When they do that bit with the chair.
Yeah. And also, look, I'll give a shout to David Koepp real quick.
Of course.
He let us down this year with the rebirth of Jurassic World.
I have his list on it. He's had an very interesting
career.
5 years.
But he wrote the original Jurassic Park, and you know what? He wrote one of our faves, Kingdom of the Crystal Skull.
Yeah.
You're telling me this alien's got a big brain.
The way he describes working with Spielberg it just sounds like so much fun.
Oh yeah.
He's like, even when he was talking about the new movie, Jurassic World Rebirth. What a horrible fucking name. Why can't they just be called
a mouthful?
Something? Why can't they just be like Jurassic Park 4?
Hit record.
Jurassic Park 5.
Hit record rebirth.
Hit record rebirth.
Park.
But he just talks about like developing the story with Spielberg and how Spielberg was like involved in Rebirth, which I guess I kind of knew, but I didn't think he was actually involved. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But
like he's a producer.
He's in the room with David Koepp, like being like, nope, to do this, nope,
like,
change that.
Being like, yeah, and how about the boyfriend is like a huge dick to the dad, but like over the top, so you just don't like the boyfriend the whole rest of the movie.
But this, I mean, I didn't realize he had such a working relationship with Steven Soderbergh.
Koepp, oh yeah, he wrote there's a scary ghost in the house, and I'm the scary ghost because it's from my point of view.
Presents,
yeah,
from last year.
And did he write Black Bag?
And
Me and my wife were spies. Kimi starring Zoe Kravitz,
which looks cool. I didn't see it.
It's HBO Max because Soderbergh had like 5 that dropped in HBO Max the last couple of years.
He's crazy.
He's a workhorse, man.
He just likes to work.
He did Let Them Talk, Kimi, The No Sudden Move, and maybe one more that all were HBO Max exclusives. He just loves cutting movies in black and white. So like he needs to keep funding that.
Hell yeah. Also, I didn't realize this, but I found another future Johnny Depp shelf warmer that David Koepp wrote and directed.
Transcendence or whatever.
Mordecai.
Oh, that's him?
That's David Koepp.
Whoa.
Like fully, not just wrote it. Like that's his baby. Like he wrote and directed it.
I can see us secretly loving
Mordecai,
yeah.
I hope so.
What? It's Ewan McGregor, right? Isn't it? Gwyneth Paltrow. But yeah, so the film itself.
Yeah, what'd you think of Premium Rush?
I loved it, man. Like for the opening scene, I was like locked into the intro. I was like, this is how you open a movie.
It does the funny thing where they bring in the Baba O'Reilly.
Yeah.
And he's flying through the sky in slow motion. Boom, boom, boom.
Well, what's the one thing Lynch says? Lynch is like, Lynch said that you could like David Lynch. He said that you could start a movie as slow as you want, but it has to keep building. It's one of those things where I'm like, oh, like if you're starting like this, I was like, this is gonna be a tight 85 minutes. We're in and out, but we're never gonna stop moving. And he's right.
I feel like a lot of our comments with these shelf warmers is always like, oh my God, it really fucking slows down at that one point. Mm-hmm. But this one, I was waiting for it to kind of get boring and slow down. But I think the hero of the movie is Michael Shannon because he is so...
Oh my God.
Like, if anyone else is playing that role, you're like, all right, this is lame. Like, who is this fucking, crooked cop?
Yeah.
But he's just so fun to watch. And Levitt's, he's pretty good in this. It's more exciting to see him just a guy on a bike
weaving around
Manhattan. But it never stops.
No.
Pedal to the metal.
I think this is on purpose. I mean, like his name is Wiley, short for Wile E. Coyote, short for the Noah Wiley. But yes. I think it's like on purpose, right? Because it's supposed to be like a coyote, like a Roadrunner type thing, right?
Yeah.
That's kind of how I envisioned it. It's like,
whoa, you just unlocked the whole fucking movie for me.
Yeah?
Yes.
Shannon also looks like Wile E. Coyote.
Yeah, he's Wiley. Dude, yeah, I'm literally bumping this up half a star right fucking now. Because I was like, I knew they would make a reference to, Wile E. Coyote's name's Wile E. Coyote. But I feel so dumb now that you're framing it like that. That fucking Michael Shannon is Wile E. Coyote.
Yeah, it absolutely
is. Like a fool.
Yeah, he's an idiot who keeps making the situation worse and is trying so hard to get this guy who's just too fast and keeps hurting himself.
Yes.
Yeah.
And, oh my God, dude.
Yes.
I want to rewatch this right now thinking about it like that.
All right, the whole setup is Joseph Gordon-Levitt. He's a mail courier. There are 1,500 of them in New York City.
Did you know about these guys?
No, I had no idea about these guys.
Because I watched this with my mom. I actually watched both films, the next 2 films we were going to talk about today. But she's always like asking questions about when we watch movies together. And usually I'm like, all right, like stop, like you'll find out.
Yeah.
She's like, what is this? And then I wasn't going to look it up. She looked it up. These bike messengers do exist. And they do get really shitty pay. It's like $18 an hour.
Really?
20 if you're really good.
You're fast.
If you're fast.
And no brakes in your bike.
And no brakes. But like
Hit Record Joe.
Hit Record Joe. It's meant for like law firms or like stuff, physical documents that really have to be delivered in a timely manner across the city. But this looks horribly dangerous.
Horribly dangerous. And where are the courier pigeons?
Mm,
They were so big for so long, and
true.
I guess the invention of the bicycle put a lot of pigeons out of work.
Yeah, I think bikes were to pigeons what AI will be for all of
For us,
us.
yeah,
Yeah,
wow. God, I feel like a pigeon today.
such a pigeon. Did you know that this movie was simultaneously shot with a docu-reality series called Triple Rush about bike messengers in New York?
No, and what? Wait, so what? Joseph Gordon-Levitt's like in the doc too?
No, but it was filmed in New York at the same time, and many
Oh,
of the stunt doubles and characters from that underground TV series appear in the
are
movie.
also okay, cool.
But also, JGL is on that bike riding around the city.
Yeah, like it's him.
Did you stick around for the credits?
I did not.
Ooh.
I had a tight out when watching this movie, so I had to like watch it go.
Well, he eats shit and goes through a fucking taxi windshield. And
Really?
it's real.
Wow.
And it delayed production actually for a few months.
Really?
He needed like 34 stitches
Holy shit.
on his arm. And they put it in the credits. And
That's fine. I do like that.
But he's like laughing, having fun.
Yeah. And then boom, each.
So you gotta respect the commitment there.
Yeah. Yeah. So we said
Yeah. Wiley Coyote
JGL.
Roadrunner.
JGL, he's a mail courier, or bike courier, bike mail courier. He's a mail.
Bike messenger.
Yeah, bike messenger, that's the word. And he has to deliver a note for his friend who's trying to get her son in the country from
China.
And Michael Shannon is a crooked cop with a ton of gambling debt who is trying to get this from because it's worth like $80,000 or whatever. And
Seeing Michael Shannon lose at what are they even playing?
Mahjong?
I don't know what the black dominoes. What is that?
I thought that was Mahjong. I thought maybe I don't know what
I'm
Mahjong
not
is.
familiar with that, but seeing him like slam the table, no, like
he's so good as this guy that just like sucks at everything.
Yeah, and
he's
just
so
wearing
bad
his
at everything. Yeah, I'm a New York City police officer. He keeps saying,
"I'm the guy you don't fuck with."
Yeah.
He says. But yeah, I mean,
my therapist says I have impulse issues.
And Wiley, played by Joseph Gordon-Levitt, has a very clear code.
Yeah,
As he says, the first lines of the film, which are voiceover, I can't work in an office. I don't like wearing suits. I like to ride. Fixed gear, steel frame, no brakes. The bike cannot coast. The pedals never stop turning. Can't stop. Don't want to either. There are 1,500 bike messengers on the streets of New York City. You can email it, FedEx it, fax it, scan it. But when none of that shit works and this has to be at the place at the time, you call us.
he's your guy.
Like he loves nothing more in this world than riding that bike around New York City.
Yeah. I'll say the guy that doesn't really have a lot of love for New York City. It definitely adds on to the stress and the anxiety that you feel in New York City. Just that constant feeling of motion and nonstop, and you're always like, okay, like, but it really does a really great job of like emphasizing like just the chaos of the city and cars just like seemingly like driving out of nowhere and people on bikes flying by you.
Mm-hmm.
And I also love the usage of miniatures because it was miniatures, right? Because there are a couple shots of the city that I don't think are CGI, but it's kind of like a grid view of it, and it's like here's the next destination or whatever.
I think that was CG.
There's one in the opening that I thought
You think they had a miniature of Manhattan?
maybe
that they were filming?
maybe I'm no. Maybe I'm completely wrong because it only looked like it like in the opening. But in the opening, after he's getting hit in slow-mo or whatever, and it kind of shows the city for a second, it looked like a miniature. And the way the camera moved, I was like, oh, this could be a miniature.
I mean, if they did, that would be awesome.
But that being said, either way, like I loved like the CGI, like super stylized, like a lot of him like hitting a car and ragdolling, and I loved like the path it was charting through the city.
Yeah, well, they do this device where if JGL is like at a light and he is about to move forward on the bike, he almost gets like flash-like powers.
Yeah,
And he's able to anticipate what will happen if he goes right, if he goes left. And there's like this cartoonish arrow that shows where he may go. And then we see this like CGI version of him get hit by a car, get run over by a FedEx truck.
and it always works too because it's like so funny each time.
Yeah.
Like seeing him going like the 40 miles an hour like into a stroller, like and killing a baby too.
And they do like
A Wilhelm scream too sometimes in there.
there's like sound effects.
Yeah.
It's dated in that cool way that LOL was not.
Sure.
Even though you didn't watch LOL.
Yeah, I'd like to apologize to the audience for that too, but it was pretty funny.
Pretty funny.
Pretty funny. But also, I think Joseph Gordon-Levitt is like the perfect person like for this movie, like, you know, for this time.
Yes.
It feels so dated, but like it ages like kind of like with him.
You buy him on the bike. Like he looks like the kind of guy.
He's fit. Yeah.
Could be doing this.
He's lean.
But yeah, like you said, the actual message that Wiley is carrying on this specific day is, well, it's worth mentioning that the structure of the film is all chopped up and reorganized. And it's cutting back, it's cutting forward.
I usually don't love that, but I liked it for this because it's all over 2 hours. The whole film,
or
3 hours.
It worked. It was kind of fun. It keeps the momentum because if we were starting with, you know, if it was in chronological order and it was like, okay, Michael Shannon's at this card game. Yeah, he's over here.
It's not like super needed because you don't really learn like anything like new. Like the only you know what I mean? Like I feel like the only like 2 bits of information you know is that she's doing it like for her kid, and Michael Shannon's doing it for his gambling debt. Those are the only 2 bits of information that we really are able to gain.
Yeah,
from it, because everything else we kind of figure out like on our own, like context clues.
But it's cool. I mean, there's only like 6 characters really, which is cool.
Yeah, it's
contained.
Yeah, it's Hit Record Joe, his boss, his girlfriend, his rival, who's Manny, who's like a buff guy like on steroids, who's like thinks he's faster, and they kind of a rivalry.
Got, like, the hot rod bike, and he doesn't really go for. Like part of Wiley's bike is he has no brakes.
Yeah,
Manny's like, that's bullshit, man.
Yeah, and Manny wants his life. He wants his girlfriend.
Yeah, he literally only cares about riding this bike and his hot girlfriend.
Yeah,
who throughout the film he's always on the phone and he has like a little earpiece calling the different bike messengers and Asif Mandvi, his boss.
Yeah,
Raj, I think his name is. And at one point, he's like talking to what's her face, Vanessa, his girlfriend, and she's like yelling at a cab driver, and she's like, "Hey, Jersey, you want to move your fat ass?" Like she's like this kind of fast talking bike messaging girl, and Wiley's like, "You know how sexy you are when you talk like that." Like he is literally that's like the most happy he's ever been. Like he's riding the bike through New York City,
talking to his gal, girlfriend. He's got a boner.
And he is a very
he's got a hit record bone.
And he honestly doesn't change a whole ton in this movie.
Because he's already a good guy.
Because his whole thing was that
he missed her graduation.
He missed her graduation, but he also, I think, went to Columbia Law School.
Yeah.
And then decided this is bullshit and dropped everything to become a bike messenger.
No, he also was like a BMX guy.
Oh, right? Yeah. I guess he was also had this passion for the trick.
Yeah. So stuff. He lived a crazy life.
Yeah. And now he's content riding.
Yeah. But he has to get this message for his friend Michael Shannon, who's in so much gambling debt, from the Chinese mafia.
Yeah, this was actually interesting. Sister Chen, who's the real head honcho of the mob.
Yeah, who is the Madame Zhao from Daredevil.
Huh.
Yeah.
But the character of Sister Chen, who gets the lady's son into the country, is loosely based on Sister Ping, who was a real, smuggling gang leader from the 80s into the 2000s in New York City, who brought people from China to the United States. And she's like this like folk hero almost.
Yeah. Yeah, and it does kind of, I guess what I do like about this movie is that you feel the sense of community that exists in New York. So like people have each other's back in kind of like interesting way. Like for example, there's a flash mob at the end of the movie,
which was so funny to me.
It feels so dated. But like there is a sense throughout the film like that, like the bikers have each other's backs. Like they all know each other. Like like they go to a bar together at one point. He sees other bikers that stops, and, like says hi to him.
Yeah.
So like he needs some help because he needs to get this message, and Michael Shannon's right on his heels.
And Michael Shannon's about to kill him
In
the middle of Chinatown.
Yeah, and then all the bikers show up and just like
Smack
start
him
hitting
around.
him. Yeah, you can't do that. I'm a New York City cop. And they're like hitting him in the back of the legs, he's like falling over.
Yeah. Michael Shannon's like looking at Wiley and he's like, and there's like people in Chinatown like kind of looking through the windows and he's like, the thing about these people is they almost never testify.
Yeah.
And he's like about to fucking kill him. And then it's like bing bing. And this in my memory.
It's the portal
like
scene in Avengers Endgame.
But it's
on your
these
left.
Bikes. That's exactly what it is.
Yeah, and they beat up Michael Shannon, and then
how many bikes show up?
It's like 300 bikers.
100 bikes.
Yeah,
and they're just like circling around him.
Yeah, and he's like scared for some reason. Even though like he has a gun.
He's like what? Huh? So long story short, obviously he doesn't get to repay his debts, and this scary guy shows up to kill him.
And shoots him in the head through a phone book. He's a great death.
I remember this scene as a kid because I was always like puzzled by what the fuck actually happened because the little guy goes up, shoots him in the head with the phone book. Michael Shannon's like still awake, like walking around. He's like, "What? Huh? What? What just happened? Huh?"
I just need to sit down for a second.
He's like, "I just need to sit down." Then blood like trickles out of his head.
Yeah,
and his huge ass Michael Shannon eyes are like still open, just dead.
I was hoping he would get in the car, turn it on, and just drive into a wall or something.
That would have been
like a Wile E. Coyote.
Dude.
Yeah.
Now you're inspiring me to just think about movie scripts
that are just Roadrunner versus Wile E. Coyote.
Or, Sylvester Tweedy, Pepe Le Pew.
Well, there is a secondary kind of antagonist in this, and this is the bike cop who like like he wants to get wants to get like JGL the whole time. He's chasing him the whole time, but JGL is way faster than him.
Yes, because
and this guy just keeps getting hit.
Because in the initial kind of chase scene between Michael Shannon and Wiley, Wiley does some dangerous things to kind of get away from Michael Shannon, which I think causes like a car accident and whatever else. So that kind of gets some heat on Wiley. But yeah, that guy gets beat up.
It's beat up.
There's a cool chase between them, like in the park.
Yeah, really good chase. And Manny has the package now, and he's racing to give it to the wrong spot, so he can give it to Michael Shannon. He's a no.
Yeah.
But he hates JGL so much that he's like just not giving it up. So JGL is chasing him to the park, and they're racing each other because Manny's always like, "Who's faster?" Mm-hmm. And then the bike cop in the mix, like a 3-person chase. It's like so much fun. Watching, and I was like, wow, this actually made biking exciting, which was hard to do.
Yeah,
hard to do. But the cop gets beat up so much throughout the movie that at the end of the movie they're kind of doing like the so there's kind of like one final chase, and the bike cop like he has his bike on the side of the road. A JGL steals it, and he's kind of like whatever.
He's like
have a great beat.
I think he's like, I'm done.
Yeah,
I'm done.
I really like that actor, and I looked at Wikipedia. He didn't have a Wikipedia. I was like, who is this guy? But he's good. Like he's like he's like one of like he's probably like the sixth, or he's probably like the fifth main character almost. And like he's great.
We'll be right back after this quick break.
So, as we know, we have segments in this podcast. We have a nerd roundup or sweaty roundup, as we call it. Where we find these comments about like Anthony Mackie played the Falcon and Josh Brolin played Thanos, and they were in Gangster Squad together. So I wanted to go through YouTube comments.
Okay.
I go through Reddit comments. This is a little segment called MCU Gotta Get a Grip. So here's some comments that I collected about the MCU, about some different stuff like that, but also I wrote something up just to kind of set the tone for where the MCU is now. It's the spring of 2018. I'm a sophomore in high school. Things are going well for A-Dog Alexander.
How old are you at this point?
17, and you're what, 11?
Yeah.
My only concern is how much alcohol I could combine with Accutane before my liver explodes. A new Avengers is coming out. I gotta see it. Snap.
No.
Our favorite characters around us die. The audience, they bellow a deep and sorrowful moan. They want Spider-Man to live. He has to live. They wouldn't kill Spider-Man. If they kill Spider-Man, well then tomorrow during lunch, my girlfriend takes one of my fries again. I'm gonna snap. It's fall of 2025.
No.
I'm an adult. Now I drink 3 beers. My mouth is dry for the whole next day. And Spider-Man didn't die. In fact, there were 3 Spider-Men in one movie. The monoculture is dead. The Marvel suffocated it the day that it released COVID-19 so we would stay home and watch WandaVision. The Jeremy Renner, he tried to kill himself. With snowplow so monoculture could be saved.
They wouldn't let him.
They wouldn't let him die. People would have mourned him. How they repay his bravery? They resurrected him like Frankenstein. A life sentence. 3 more seasons of Mayor Kingstown on Paramount Plus. I'm gonna avenge you, Jeremy. I once had a dream where you took a bullet for Bill Hader and I after Kanye shot up a movie premiere.
Oh my god.
I didn't forget that. As soon as I'm done, I'll join you. I'll Wile E. Coyote myself, and we'll meet in Valhalla. MC, you gotta get a grip.
Wow.
All right. Let's see a comment on the Marvel Zombies trailer from the Heisenberg fam.
Okay.
All Avengers are dead, and they're coming for us. This is one of the most terrifying lines I've ever heard.
What? Wait, say that again.
All Avengers are dead, and they're coming for us. This is one of the most terrifying lines I've ever heard.
Let that sink in.
All right. This is a comment under a video that Marvel posted called The Birth of Vision. This is from Renio3852. Anyone knows how Vision looks at Thor and says, thank you for that. He notices Thor's wearing a long cape, and instantly he makes his own, in honor of the one that freed him.
These people are sick.
This is from a video called like David Harbour as Red Guardian.
Little.
The box is cereal bucks. This is from Jim Ramos, 2613. David Harbour was great as Red Guardian in MCU. And the clapping emoji, lightning bolt, heart. David Harbour was hilarious and one of the funniest. He played the Red Guardian in the Black Widow movie and Thunderbolts. And we got a Thunderbolt and Lightning Strike. I am so glad he came back, and like he has a humor and a heart of this team Thunderbolts. I am happy he's coming back as Red Guardian in Avengers Doomsday. I really hope he has a shield.
Hell yeah.
And then a guy whose name is Caleb Lancaster said, in response to this comment, I agree. He's a great father. He's come from Spoiler Man. A David Harbour is eat the character so well, he is coming in Doomsday.
Whoa.
This is from, I have no idea how to say this name. It's just like a bunch of letters.
most words
we want Jonathan Majors back as Kang the Conqueror.
Wow.
Please bring him back. He is the perfect actor for Kang. We don't want any person for Kang. This is from Reddit, the MCU Theories Reddit.
Oh, I gotta get on that.
Oh, it's a great page. Here's the question. Hey guys, do you think that Wanda, who we all know as the Scarlet Witch,
Sure.
would have been friends with Peter Parker?
They never got to meet?
They never got to meet.
Oh my god.
And somebody said back to that, I think he would have made her laugh.
See, that one's cute.
It's really sad.
Kind of like that one.
And then here's the little joke I wrote for you. It's time to stream new episodes of Ironheart on Disney Plus. Honey, I spend half my day at the fucking urinal. The only thing I'm streaming is the pee that's coming out of my urethra. This has been MCU Gotta Get a Grip.
Wow. Thank you, MCU guy.
This has been the Nerd Roundup. MCU Gotta Get a Grip.
But yeah, I mean, on the surface, you know, you wouldn't really expect a ton from this movie, but because it's so well cast, and honestly, the Dave Kep script is not bad, especially
It's not bad at all.
Some of the lines are pretty funny, especially this one from Michael Shannon where Wiley's like, also the way Wiley says like douchebag, like it's such a god damn you, like I'm doing my thing, you're fucking my shit up.
He says weird things. He says to Michael Shannon, he's eating a burrito, and he's like, oh dude, you hold my log.
Yeah, hold my log, and then he tricks away on his bike.
Michael Shannon's like, he has a whole little rant about primetime television, which is so Michael Shannon.
I have it right here.
Yeah.
So first of all, his name is Bobby Monday, Michael Shannon's character.
That's a great name.
And he's like, I don't really care for that term douchebag. People throw it around like crazy these days, like it's suddenly okay. You know what else people say now? Suck it. I was watching TV the other night, 8:30, the middle of prime time. Kids could be watching. Guy says, suck it. Everybody's laughing. Ha ha ha. How is that appropriate? Like he's like, again, Michael Shannon is the reason that line works. Like he's selling it.
I will say though, I was thinking who else would be really good in this. I think it's one of your guys.
Oh yeah.
I'm curious if you had the same thought, but
no,
noticing by your face, you don't even the same thought. The Ray Liotta.
Oh, Ray Liotta.
He's been really good in this.
He's almost too scary. But also Michael Shannon can be.
It's pretty scary.
Can be that scary.
He chokes the girl. He chokes the girl whose son's coming to the country. He's like just choking the shit out of her, and they're like alone, and she can't do anything against it. And he's like just staring at her, and it's like, ooh, Shannon can be scary. He was odd, man.
Yeah, and Liotta. You ever see Something Wild?
No.
Jonathan Demme movie. He's really good in that. Ray Liotta is kind of like a
scary guy
who's chasing.
Sure.
But yeah, some other funny lines I wanted to note was like Raj, the boss of the kind of bike messengers. He's like, "What is it with this envelope? People love it, they hate it, they gotta have it, they gotta get rid of it. It's like cigarettes or Democrats." Which I thought was such a 2012 like.
So 2012.
Obama second term, like. You know what? Maybe we're past all this bullshit. Maybe we can just have fun and ride bikes for the rest of time. Also, there's a really funny moment, which to me just felt like David Kep like had this scene in his pocket and was waiting to use it. Is when Wiley is hiding in the police department bathroom.
Oh yeah.
And the two cops come in, and they're just like two cop characters.
Yeah.
So they're like, oh, like they have to have like some dialogue, and they're like talking about how the fire department has calendars and how the cops should do a calendar photo.
I don't want to take calendar. I want to take pictures.
Yeah, the other cop's like, I'm not posing for any calendar. Yeah. And then they leave, and that's literally the entire scene.
Only see their end, yeah.
And I was like, that's pretty funny. Like, that's like a writing exercise. Two cops walk into a bathroom. Like, what do they say? I think it's worth noting that I watched this film in black and white.
You did.
Yes.
And I did not.
You did not.
Did not.
As requested by our fan. I'll keep him anonymous.
Yeah.
But this is actually a passion of mine. I don't know if you feel similarly. I love watching color films in black and white.
I'm not as passionate about it as you are, but that being said, I enjoy it. It's more like something that we'll do if like we're hanging out and we're watching a movie together.
I especially like it if I'm watching a movie I've seen, 20, 30 times. Because I think it really does a great job at kind of unfocusing your eyes.
Sure.
And it kind of lets you see the movie for what it is. Because every time I watch Raiders, I'm just like, oh, I've seen this 600 times. Like, it's not really new to me.
Yeah, it's also something that I think like for like a lot of the re-releases I'm not very interested in. Like, like for Logan, they did that. For Mad Max, I was interested. I saw it. I saw it. It's called like the Blood and Chrome edition or whatever. Well, that was cool. But a lot of times I'm like, I don't think this movie needs to be in black and white.
Well, I do think if you make most movies black and white, they are. It kind of shows the bones of the film.
Yeah.
If a movie can still be good and effective in black and white, then it can kind of stand on its own. I also think it comes down to the lighting a lot of the time.
Sure.
So like Premium Rush in black and white, I think actually looks pretty sick because there's that bright Manhattan sun, the dark shadows casting on the buildings. It makes it all look a little contrasty, especially.
It feels like Pi a little bit, right?
It actually did remind me of Pi, especially when he's like riding around, and it's all very frantic. And they do cut to like some of the more digital stuff, like on the bike.
Yes. Aronofsky's Pi. Now Aronofsky's Pi, not Cherry,
and not Life.
I'm sorry, guys. That one sucked.
What, cherry pie?
Yeah.
Like the dessert?
Yeah.
Anyway. Something like Jurassic Park looks phenomenal.
Oh, of course.
White, which I've done.
I would love to watch that.
I've done that before.
I feel like I'd be interested to watch a lot of like more of the monster movies. So like Jaws or Jurassic Park.
Werewolf by Night.
Streaming on Disney Plus now. But like Jaws or Jurassic Park, I think, where it's kind of a chase.
Jurassic Park, especially the stuff
at
Nope
night. Could look cool at night.
Ooh,
or
Nope,
and like black and white. Yeah.
I think you already referenced it, but Soderbergh has that black and white version of Raiders.
Yeah.
With the Social Network music.
Score, yeah.
Which to me, I'm always like, what the fuck? Like, why is it the Social Network music?
You don't get him, man. He's an auteur.
I get him and Fincher are friends, but actually in the process of doing the research for this, I want to make my own Raiders cut. I'm gonna get rid of the Social Network music, put in some music from 1938. Imagine putting in like that old kind of serial like score into Raiders, like 1930s music.
I like Barry Lyndon. You're saying?
Kinda, yeah. But also kind of match it to the film, and then we will watch it together. Johnny Mnemonic, which also relates to our fan recommendation.
Yeah,
we did that black and white.
We did. So Sam, what's your slate, hun?
All right. So sometimes I'm more inspired than others with my slate, depending on the movie. I distinctly remember I did my slate for Nonstop, and I picked like 3 Joel Silver movies to kind of capture his scope of a career. And you were like, "Oh, so you're just picking Joel Silver movies?" And I was like, fuck, like I got to be a little bit more creative. So obviously 2 movies I thought about for Premium Rush were The French Connection.
Yeah.
Which has those great chases in New York City.
Are you picking the original?
Well, I already selected French Connection for, I believe, A Most Violent Year. So I'm not going to double dip. I also thought about...
Oh, I also meant The Italian Job, sorry.
Oh.
I didn't mean the original French Connection because there's only one French Connection.
Yeah, I wasn't sure what you were talking about. Sorry. Also, in terms of bike movies,
but being said, I do feel like The Italian Job from 2003 with Wahlberg and Michael Caine.
Sutherland
is
and Charlize
is kind of like a
in the same vein.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen Breaking Away?
No.
That is a phenomenal. You would watch that with your dad and your brother.
Yeah.
It is a great movie. It's got Dennis Quaid, Jason Earl Hurley, or whoever his little... Jason...
like Jackie Earl Haley?
Yeah, that guy.
I know the guy from Hannah Montana.
Jason Earl.
Yeah.
That's a great like bike riding movie. It's literally about a kid from the suburbs who puts on like this Italian accent because he loves bike riding so much, and it kind of climaxes in this crazy bike race. And
wow.
It's also incredibly deep. Like it's a really good movie.
Have you ever seen I Love You to Death?
No. What is that?
A Lawrence Kasdan film with a Kevin Kline, Tracy Ullman, River Phoenix, William Hurt, and Keanu Reeves.
Whoa.
And Kevin Kline is doing the worst Italian accent of all
this
time.
Looks bad.
No, it's genuinely really good.
Really?
But Kevin Kline's he's an Italian guy and he's like a little darker in the movie and he's got a big old mustache, but he's like talking like this. He's doing like a Mario voice. It's like crazy. Like
This movie looks fucking crazy.
It's awesome. And then like William Hurt and like Keanu are these two a hitmen who are also junkies.
Whoa.
And the wife is Tracy Ullman, and like not her lover, but this kid who's in love with her is a River Phoenix, and like they try to kill him because he keeps cheating on her.
That's cool.
So yeah, like Kevin Kline's like a womanizing guy who just keeps cheating on his wife. He can't stop it. So they're like gonna kill him like with insurance money.
Damn.
It's like so good.
However, the 3 movies I've selected, I decided.
Sorry, I didn't mean to.
I had a bit of a dream. I have a theory that 3 other films take place at the exact same time
as Premium Rush.
As Premium Rush.
Whoa!
These are 3 films, also from 2012. All right.
Okay.
So 2012 in the same universe.
The Dark Knight Rises.
So as Wiley is riding his bike all over Manhattan, we have Schmidt and Jenko getting their start as bike cops
over in the Jump City.
Over in Jump City,
they have like a weird city name. It might be like Delta City, or no, Delta City's from RoboCop.
Yeah,
whatever. But yeah, sorry.
So they're riding their bikes, which is funny because in that movie it's played as a complete joke.
Yeah,
where they're like riding around the park and he like scuffs his elbow.
He throws the gun off the bike.
Yeah. Then we cut back to New York City where we'll find Peter Parker swimming between the buildings. Wow. Also 2012, Amazing Spider-Man.
He's just trying to get home for dinner.
Yeah. Just as that's happening, we switch to black and white, as Premium Rush did for me this week. And we pan down and we find Frances Ha running down the street in black and white, dancing to Modern Love.
Yeah, and she's dancing to Modern Love, and it hard cuts. And it's the president, President Lincoln.
Yeah.
He's talking to his son.
Who's also Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
He's off at war.
Yeah.
He's off at war. He's worried about his son. He's worried about the country. He's worried about the State of the Union. 77 years ago, hard cut. I'm turning the city into lizards.
And then the credits roll after that.
And the credits roll.
So there you go.
Actually, yeah. Here's something kind of fun about Spider-Man. I don't even know this, but kind of like the appeal of Spider-Man is that he's just a kid. He's like an everyday guy, but like, you know, he has this like a great power and a great responsibility. But so he's got to be a superhero, but also he's got to do his math homework, which is like a lot in a guy, you know. So I think that him and Wiley are probably like
buddies.
Are probably buddies, you know. It's a lot on them.
Kindred spirits.
So
yeah, there you go. 21 Jump Street, Amazing Spider-Man, Frances Ha, and Premium Rush.
Yeah, and they both have girlfriends
of 2012.
And both have girlfriends who are upset with their lifestyle.
True.
He's kind of Peter Parker coded and Roadrunner.
Awesome that
I thought it was like being sarcastic, but then it kind of linked up actually when I was accidentally being like a smart ass, and then actually kind of worked out that they are kind of linked up.
Yeah, he kind of throws away his life to become a superhero.
Yeah.
And Wiley's kind of a superhero.
So Sam, let's say you're in boring old law school. Now this is Jack. You're in boring law school.
Yeah.
You're going to spend your life working in a skyscraper doing law.
Yeah.
So do you keep it on the shelf and go to court representing scumbags from pharma? Or do you throw it all away and dance with the devil in the pale moonlight of Manhattan, being a bike messenger? I kind of lost the Jack voice.
Damn, you know what?
And take it off the shelf. Take your bike off the hook in your 100 square foot, $2,500 a month apartment.
I think I take this off the shelf, put it in my bag, sling it over my shoulder, text my best good buddy Andrew, and tell him, fire up that fucking Blu-ray player. I'm coming over.
We're watching Premium Rush.
We throw it in. We do it black and white this time so you can experience it. And we just fucking rock it.
Yeah.
What about you?
I'm the same, dude. Like I said, I had no idea what this movie was. Never heard of it. I went in completely blind, which is a great thing. Because when's the last movie that you went in going completely blind?
I can't even freaking remember.
I didn't even do a damn Google search. I went to YouTube. I searched up Premium Rush. Like I said, I saw Rush right under it. I thought, which one do I click? Oh, it's the first one because it's Premium Rush, and Rush is there's the premium in front. Yeah. And I clicked rent. And I was like, okay, let's just go in. I had no idea what it was about.
Yeah.
And I thoroughly enjoyed myself.
That's great.
Yeah. So I'm watching with you. We're inviting our good buddy Jack over.
Jack loves Premium Rush.
JGL. Ladies and gentlemen, JGL.
Ladies and gentlemen.
JGL.
Jason Earl.
Jackie Earl Haley. But yeah, so this was a great movie. I think it definitely... Sure, it's a shelf warmer, but it deserves to be taken off the shelf. Would you agree with my rating there?
I agree.
Great. We're in unison.
Woo! That never happens.
Yeah, this episode was a Premium Rush.
Premium Rush, baby.
Bet you're wondering how I got here. I got hit by a taxi.
Thank you for listening to Shelf Warmers. New episodes drop every Wednesday. You can follow us on social media at shelfwarmers.podcast, where you can send us movies to take off the shelf for future episodes.